Hey, I haven't been on in this 3 days? Um, so let's see who hasn't forgotten about me. Hi to everybody that comes in the lives and supports it. Hi to people that watch the replay. Hi to the silent viewers. I hope one day you'll feel comfortable enough to come in. If people come in today, I guess I'll talk about. I mean, there really isn't no reason why I haven't done them besides being stressed out beyond anything just of the world's events and, you know, I don't know. Been having a lot of panic attacks and stuff like that, so it's just been super hard. Hey, Rainbow Bright. I'm I'm doing okay, I guess. Um, the last couple of days I've just been like a little bit congested and my back's doing a little bit better each day. Hopefully, it keeps on going on the little bit better thing. It still really hurts a lot, but I can move it a little bit better. Uh, how have you been? I know I've been, like I said, gone for 3 days, but I don't know. I just had a very jumbled mind, so I didn't want to come on here and talk about it all. I don't like want to worry other people about what I think about, So it's like if I come on here, there's no way to avoid what especially the stuff with the world and stuff. But I try to avoid that. Yeah, panic attacks are not fun, not at all. Especially when you have them. Like I feel like I've been on one continuous one for this has been like the fourth day or whatever. I think I threw my hip out doing too much today. Oh no! What I tell you? What with that hip out? What you have to do? You have to do the sideway. I always tell people, hey Jerry, I always tell people on here, you have to do the sideway twerk if your hips out, try to go out of place. You gotta be doing that sideways twerking, laying down to try to get it go back for it to go back in place. Usually that works. It works for me. Yeah. So, what the heck? Oh, thank you, Cherry. I was like, what the heck does that even mean? Um, but yeah, you gotta do that sideways twerking action until it tries feels okay. Uh, hey, sweetums, you're not late. I've only been on what 5 minutes or something. Um, but yeah, what was I saying? Just there's just been a lot of my mind has just been jumbled. So I don't know how far tonight's gonna go. Like how far I'll be on or whatever. As long as I don't seem like I'm like going over myself too many times trying to prove a point or something like that, I think I'll be okay. Um, are you okay? I've been worried. Yeah, I mean I'm okay. I just been stressing a lot, and when I stress a lot, that brings on panic attacks. And when I bring on panic attack, that brings on like my heart not doing okay, and it's just one thing after another. So, um, tonight I didn't feel things coming on too strong, so I was like, well, let me try to go live so I won't have a huge gap between lives, so you guys won't be worried or anything. What has everybody been up to? But yeah, mine is just too much panicking. And last night it was the worst. I don't know if I just had the biggest panic attack that I ever had, or that my system was just saying, hey, you're doing too much, because I really couldn't get a breath in. Hello, Mallory. I really couldn't get a breath, and then my breath was so short in between, and then my body kept on like doing this big like heave or something to try to like get something started. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna end up going to the hospital. But since my oxygen didn't drop too low, I was like, well, they're not gonna do anything anyway, so I just stuck it through. But that was probably the closest night in a while that I thought, oh, I'm really gonna have to go to the hospital, and that was last night. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me tonight. It was like I was trying to sleep and I couldn't. But how fast I was breathing so fast, like my stomach muscles are sore today. That's how bad it was. Rapid breathing, real bad. What brought on well, it was the inspector, but then once that was over, it was what America's doing right now, and what that's going to lead to, and there's no denying certain things about that. So I think that's the bigger picture of it. Um, that like that's not going to stop. This isn't just going to go away. So I think that's the biggest thing for me right now. Because it's stuff I feared when I was little and stuff I feared war. Of course, who doesn't really? But I feared it a lot, and so you hear about, well, if this happens, then this is going to happen, and then you're like, okay, well, you don't. There's a lot of things that haven't been. Yeah, but now that it's starting to happen, it's like, well, damn, we're moving into some real serious times. But yeah, Sweetums, that, which I'm sure they don't let us discuss on these platforms or whatever. But yeah, that just had my mind really just spiraling, and I was talking to my sister about this other day. It's like when you're that scared as a child of things like that, and then I feel the same way as a grown up, where I wish I could have had uh someone to like freaking rush to or whatever to say it's okay, even though I know it's okay would be a damn lie because it's not gonna be okay. But yeah. My sister asked Chat GPT if it would lead to World War III, and it said it's unlikely. Yeah, how is it? I don't see how it's unlikely. Um, when someone says, "Hey, I did this," and then, "Hey, this is mine," and other countries have oils, no, you're done. It's not gonna be like that. I don't see how any way out of this without it being war. So, um, yeah, that's pretty scary. So that was pretty much my days. Just worry, 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 worry. It's my secretary. Well, your secretary lied on that one. And then I was watching one from the president. I don't know if it was. See, that's the thing. You don't know if something's real anymore because of AI or whatever. But I don't know if you guys saw it, where the president of China, or I don't know if they call them the president. I don't pay that close attention to those things. But anyway, the head of China saying basically, didn't you just see these war things that we just had in our parade? Like, what do you think? Like they're not chumps over there, So I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know how anybody could sit and be okay these days, just thinking about everything. I'm glad people are okay and don't worry, but in a way, you have to be, um, lying to yourself consciously, saying that nothing will come out of this. You know, some people don't even care enough to know what's going on with the world. So yeah, that's been me trying to. Um, I guess I'm trying to get myself into the delusional stage of, oh, it's gonna be fine. And I don't look up news or anything. I just try to go like on reels and stuff, and it's just everywhere. It's bad to tell a kid it will all be okay in this bullshit. Yeah, but it's like you have to in a way. I'm trying to think if there was like really anything else that's been nothing eventful. Just been worry, 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 and worry some more. Did you watch any more episodes of the series that you told us to watch and we watched, and you didn't watch the Beast in Me or whatever it was called, or Within? I forgot what it's called. Sweetums. I know, but that's the thing. If I was younger, this wouldn't consume me so much. But because I see how everything played out, and then I'm like 50 now, and I've seen how everything played out. It's like you're gonna worry more because you're like, oh, this isn't gonna be an easy fix. So the older you get and the more you see the bullshit play out, you're like, damn, like this is getting really real. I finished it. It was 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, like I said, I would give it about a 2. I mean, not 2, a 3, somewhere in the middle. How about you, Rainbow? Did you finish? You said you were on the last episode, right? Did you finish it? What do you give it? It was good. And let me get this paper towel away from me because I know I'm going to be making noise with it. Um, it was good until episode 7 when all the details spilled out. And then it was meh, but the build up was so good for me. Yeah, remember what I said? It was like all they had was the build up. That's it. Um, you'll give it a 2.5. Yeah, so I'm stuck in the middle. I said 3, so um, where were the parts that you screamed at the TV? Oh, she did. I don't remember. That's what I'm saying. The suspense just was like, well, where's the suspense led up to nothing. So, like I said, it was the music and everything else that usually something happens, but that's all it was. It was left there without any action in it. I liked how the acting changed in the flashback, and the killer guy was unsure, not confident. Yeah. Like I said, I will say he did a good job at that role for sure. This was hidden rainbow thing. I screamed at last night's episode saying, you got your karma when his own uncle took his ass out. Oh, okay. Why did they hide that? Because you said took his ass out, maybe. I guess so. That really didn't surprise me because it's like his uncle never liked him anyway. Hmm. Did anything happen interesting to anybody while I've been gone? I thought the way she ended her book was dumb, though. The last line was corny. I don't even remember what it was. But that's how those movies are. That's why the Hallmark movies, they got the corniness to them. For sure. And the way the brother smothered him while he was in the coma, dumb move, yeah. I think they were like, we stretched this out long enough. Let's just cover everything. Oh. Don't play with the paper towel. So yeah, this new year really started out great, hasn't it, so far? It's given us many things to look forward to. No reason for panic attacks or anything. It has been great. That's unbelievable. Was riveted up until episode 7, really? Really? Have you guys been watching anything else? I don't think I watched anything else. My mom has this saying, bad entry, good exit. if that starts, if something starts bad, do you like, no, I don't like chamomile tea. You're talking about lemon drops as, what are you talking about, how my voice sounds now? Is that what you're saying? Or just to relieve stress? Or lemon drops. I haven't been able to find, if you're talking about lemon drops of candy, I haven't been able to find lemon drops. I've been wanting them for the longest. But if that's what you're talking about, I haven't found them anywhere. So, like, if the year already started bad, it could only go uphill from here. Yeah, well, not how things are playing out, though. I like lemon drop candy, but I don't like chamomile tea. Chamomile tea, why the heck can I say it right? It has this, yeah, I don't like it either. There's a sliminess about it. No, the sour candy is good for anxiety. Yeah, but I know. So you are talking. I was just making sure you're talking about the candy. I haven't found them in. I haven't seen them in years. Because that was one of my favorite candies when I was little, and I always try to go back to some of my candy, to find it. And the lemon drop has been missing every time I look. Um, Probably Walgreens or CVS. They have those types of candies. I don't know. I haven't ordered anything. I'll have to find it online, but I'm about to see. I'll Google it. Every time I Google it, I can never find it. It's just in bulk. This one says Walmart, but anything, a lot of things say Walmart and uh, lemon drops. Not for deliveries, not for shipping. So yeah, that's a problem. Unless you could go in and get it, um, it's not gonna be on anything, which sucks. I don't know why. Rocks be slacking on the candy. I know they stopped a lot of stuff. I don't know. I guess a lot of people don't buy it. They let a lot of good things go. Like the bridge mix, the jelly nugget candy with things. There are a few other things. I used to like those jelly orange slices. Well, they still sell those a bunch of places. What, they don't sell orange slices? Oh my gosh, I thought I see orange slices all the time. Is it just in my brain? Now you have me looking up candy here. Jelly. Because I thought I always have temptation, like, don't buy those. Oh yeah, they're at Walmart. Are you talking about the fruit slices or the just the jelly slices though? Those are different. I haven't seen like the fruits like where they have the fake peel and everything, like it's sliced, or just the fatter jelly sliced one. The fatter jelly sliced one I always see. I don't see the one where it's sliced with like the white outer part. But they have them at Walmart. You made the white candy with the gumdrops inside like Brax. Oh, was something hidden? He made the white candy with the gumdrops inside. Who made it? Rainbow. That's what it's about. Those are jelly nuggets that I used to love and they don't have them no more. The orange candy that looks like a jelly orange slice and is covered. Oh yeah, but there's two different kinds. Like one's in a slice for the jelly orange things. One's in a slice where it's just a fatter like part looks like a fatter slice of orange. Then there's a thinner one that's supposed to be sliced, and then it has like a little white lining to it on the outside, like it's the peel. So there's two types of ones. I only like the ones that doesn't have that pill-like look on it. Because what is it called? The one with the peel thing is the difference. One is called orange fruit slice, and then the other one's just called orange slice. So the orange slice is the one I like. I don't like the orange fruit slice with the fake peel on it because those are gross. I still haven't tried those pillar candies. We're still trying to figure out what you're talking about when you said he made the white. Who's he? They're both OG. The orange slices are both OG, but one of them's just. Do you know which one? Both of them are OG. You guys probably saw them before. Um, because the only difference is that little. Oh yeah, that's the candy I was talking about. I thought you knew somebody that made those. They're starting to remake the nugget thing, but I don't know if they're any good. It's not Brock's. It's just different companies. Now, oh, Kitchen Tool. He's a TikToker, but I watch on Facebook. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's a somewhat few ingredients. There's not a whole bunch of ingredients in it. I don't understand why Brock stopped making it. But I probably am going to be tempted to try a different company one day. Because I miss those. Those are one of my favorite candies, even though they're super, super sweet. I bought my some Valentine candy today because it's, of course, out for November. And I got the Sweet Tarts little conversation hearts and Snoopy Hershey Kisses. Even though the Hershey Kisses aren't anything new besides the wrapper, but the wrapper's so cute. It has they like at the bottom of the Hershey Kiss, on the foil part, it has different pictures of like Snoopy and Woodstock. Snoopy and Woodstock. Did I say Snoopy? Why did I feel like I didn't say Snoopy? But yeah, I had to get the bag because I love Snoopy, and that was just too cute. Yeah, they are. But yeah, one day I will be doing some research and some scary stories to tell. Like I said, my mind just doesn't want to look up a bunch of stuff because I know I'll get sidetracked and I don't want to go down any rabbit holes I don't want to mistakenly find and go down it. Been sort of trying to just keep away from all that for now. Especially how bad I was last night. That was not good. That was horrible. And then I'm like, I have medicine to take if I have, if I, if I'm panicking or something, but it was like I got scared to take it because I'm like, what if this isn't a panic attack, and then what if that doesn't help? So I don't know if that would have helped me or not. I was just too scared. I bought enough Christmas clearance chocolates to last me half a year, I think. Well, shoot, that's good. I always have to do the seasonal things, and I don't know, it's always stuff that I never got growing up, and it's like I always wait. I'm like, oh, what season's next, or what is there next, and stuff. So the Valentine stuff is always the cutest to me. I used to draw my version of Snoopy and gave him a cigarette and called him Joe Cool. Yeah. Why don't they put Joe Cool on anything? Um, with Cadbury cream. No, no Cadbury cream Easter eggs. Those are the grossest thing in the world. Yes, I have coping mechanisms, but it's just not gonna work. Yeah, well, they'll start working eventually, but when stuff is fresh or whatever, it's not gonna work. You gotta remember when you ask me these those type of questions. Remember, I'm a person that did therapy hardcore for 15 years. Believe me, I have every trick they teach you. It's just some of them don't work at moments. Um, so I don't know if I knew or not. Oh, you didn't know that there was a Joe Cool? Maybe at Knott's Berry Farm amusement park there would have Snoopy merch. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not anything, you know, that I there's certain steps that I put in place just so I won't get that bad, but um once when your mind just keeps going and then it speeds up and then it gets speedy to a scary point and stuff, I always try to stop and do everything I can possibly to try to reduce what's going to be felt. But like I said, sometimes you just can't. You just can't. It just happens, um, and it was like I woke up to that happening. So there wasn't nothing I could do beforehand anyway. I got some more jewelry supply coming in to make some different types of necklaces. Man, this stuff isn't cheap. Um, what's this one? Rainbow said, but I love to lick the cream. I just saw that was held. What the heck? But I was saying, this stuff is expensive as hell for the crystals and just things for the necklaces. I'm just like, damn, everything's so much money. Hey, Larry, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in. I haven't done any scratch art yet, no. I want to try to, hopefully just finish off enough necklaces to get them up on something. Um, but yeah, what I'm thinking about with them, I hope is where I could get them, like, do about 10 more necklaces and get them up on my daughter's website. Oh yeah, Happy New Year's, Larry. I'm gonna be selling them on her whatever it's called, her site that she sells like eyelashes and stuff on. But I want to have like at least a few variety things. I'm just saying it's a lot of money just to just invest in something that you don't know if anybody's gonna. I don't know what it's through because she's always handled it. I've never done anything on it. I'll let you know when I know that she's gonna like put them up there. But hopefully, when I put these together like I want them to be put together, if it's possible, then hopefully, um, I already showed some during the live, but I'll show some more if I get the different designs right. But dang, crystals are just getting too expensive these days. I don't. For me, it's gonna be. Um, I don't like copying people's stuff to try to. This is more of, like I said, it's more for me a thing of. I don't know. It's more energy based for me. I don't know any other way to put it. So it's like if people don't get it, they don't get it. But I don't want to be like everybody else. Um, I was about to ask Cherry something and then I forgot. Damn it! What was it? Yeah, it's more personalized. Um, Dang, what was I gonna ask? Oh well, maybe it will come back to me. And that makes me mad when something can leave your mind that dang quick. I don't know. I'm not gonna be starting on. I have bracelets already made. I think there's like 8 or 10 of them. Um, so I have those, and then I want to start making more. But then that's more supplies that I'm not about to buy yet. So it's just gonna stick with the ones that I've already had. Have you made any? What are you talking about? That's a song, right? That's the song you're trying to get me with? I saw news that parts of New York are having blizzard conditions. I know a lot of parts have gotten really bad snow around us. Good thing not in our city yet. We usually our city gets hit is one of the hardest always, but for some reason it's been going by. I know we're not gonna be having too much times where snow and blizzards skip us, but at least the one huge one that just passed. We got snow, but not nearly as much as other people. What are you saying? Is that still part of the song, or are you trying to say something, Cherry? What? No, I'm stuck in what the heck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I saw people were you asked a question. Isn't that this a song that you were talking about before? Have you made any memories in the cold of winter? Who? My memory is having panic attacks. The biggest panic attack I ever had. I'm still stuck on remembering this dang question. If you distract yourself, the question. That's why I'm trying to move on. Haha. See, I knew that was you didn't trick me because I knew it was the song. So, how did you trick me? But yeah, it wasn't the lyrics. It is. I don't know what the girl. I don't know what you're doing. You didn't trick me. I knew what you were doing though. So you're really asking some people what are their memories in the coldest of winter? Oh, I know another thing that got my let me make sure this is legit. I know another thing that got me freaking worried and panicked too. So there is reason why I would have great panic is because um I got another place that says, "Oh, your data, our thing has been breached and your data has been leaked." And it's like, bitch, that was like four places last year that said that, so I'm like, "Oh, great. So there's my shit's just out there, you know?" And when that happens, companies have to pay for, overall security for your credit cards and stuff like that. But in my head, I'm like, well, is this a whole scam too? Who knows what's a scam? And then I just got a random call with somebody that they were like just asked my name or whatever, and it just didn't sound right or what. It wasn't a normal company's going to be like this is blah 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 blah. And they were just saying like a one name thing and stuff like that. And they were trying to say, well, you're whatever, talk about my credit history basically. Um, and so every time they would say something, I would say, what is this? What do you want, basically? And they really wouldn't get around to it. So I eventually hung up. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to do the 2 year protection thing, like I said, which is scary enough because I didn't know if it was a scam. But I looked it up, and Google tells you what to do to make sure it's not a scam and stuff like that. So I had to do that, and I only have it for 2 years. But at least it will tell me um, if anybody tries to open up anything, tries to get a loan, tries to do anything with my information, that will alert them and they will alert me. So um was it a letter in the mail, like a card? Heck no, it was a letter in the mail saying that a big thing had been breached that I haven't even, and the fucking part about it is I haven't even been in that city, what, 25, 22, 23 years, and my shit got leaked. So Um, if you guys do get letters like that where it says all your information gets leaked and stuff, the biggest thing you have to do to see if it was legit is you have to go on the website and that is saying where your stuff got leaked on, and they have to have a notice on there saying something actually did. Then you have to make sure whatever page they're sending you to, because it has like a code, because you're supposed to, for the 2 years free. You have to make sure that is legit. You just have to make sure every website you go to is legit before you do anything. So you know it's not a scammer. But yeah, that was pretty much stressing me out too because I was just stressed out about getting the letter in the first place. Like I said, last year I got 3 of those letters from different companies. So that's kind of crazy. And this was the first time I took up the just taking the 2 year security things they have to pay for. So now my stuff should be protected, hopefully. If you I don't get a lot of if you're talking about the regular things like they're not scammers, there's a phone call you can make and something on the thing that can prevent all those spam calls. Not the hacking calls. Like nobody could do anything about that, but spam calls when you have credit cards and stuff, there's a number that you can call to stop getting those. But yeah, they'll never be able to stop the stupid hacking people. But it's real good to know that you have to always put your information on all this shit, and then companies can't even keep their shit secure. So that was another thing that got to me. Oh yeah, I'm just talking about when, like, if you do have credit cards, every credit card in the world will try to send you stuff in the mail and all that stuff. So there's always an email or a number under credit card thing where you could just get it all stopped. Because I don't like junk mail either coming in the regular mail. But yeah, so it was a combination of things. That's why when I think about it, I'm like, why did this happen to me? Because there was a combination of things that got to me. Um, yeah. Too much going on these days. See, yeah, no. I don't get hardly any junk mail anymore. Oh, and you opted out of it and you still get it? Or you don't get it? How is your sleep? Mm, I think I slept a little bit more today. I slept a few. I was just going back to sleeping 2 hours here and there, but I think I slept a little bit more today. I don't know how long I was just in the intense panic, but after that I went to sleep. Like I said, I woke up having it when I wasn't awake that long when I started having it. Well, I wasn't asleep that long, and then I fell back to sleep during it. Oh, that's good, Rainbow. Yeah, you shouldn't. I haven't either. No, I think it did start up like one more time, but then I did it again. Where that's horrible how much mail comes for. That's just such a waste of paper. But yeah, like I said, I guess I find factors in why that happens. I hope it's not a reoccurring thing. I know when usually things like that happen with me, um, usually happen in a pattern. I hope it really doesn't. Really don't need no more episodes like that. The opt out is on anything that you even get, like any junk mail you get or whatever. It's usually at the bottom. It will say to opt out of these things. It will have like a one. I don't know if it's necessarily a 1-800 number or a site you go to, and then once you put all your information in there, that covers all the junk mail, just not only from that specific place. It covers all the junk mail. My friend said he was going to start reading more, then says and says Audible books. I'm like, no, they're not reading. They sure aren't reading. And I know we still gotta find a book to start. I just want to try to wait until hopefully this eye clears up a little bit. Um, it doesn't get worse. Right now, it's just pretty much the same. Uh, it doesn't count as reading, not if you're just listening. Because how could you say you read a book if somebody read it to you? Um, I don't know yet. I was trying to find something more, like I said, more in the middle of something we could explain easier. Like when we do come in and talk about it to people that aren't going to read the book or listen to the book, whichever one. So I wanted to find more of an easy read for the first one. Um, but I have no idea right now. Clifford. No, no children's books. I really want to read the series I always talk about, but I have those dang books, so it's not like I don't know. It's not like I have them near me to read them. So that would be like buying books over again. That would be ridiculous. For what? Sleeves did you used to put your school books underneath your pillow? I tried it. I'll admit it, but what was the purpose? Um, I'm waiting to see what the purpose of putting your school books was. It supposed to make you smarter or something? Oh my gosh! So my brain could absorb what was in the book. I also tried that. Well, so who teaches you that? That the teachers or your parents? Wow. You guys remember how we had to make fucking what are they called? The protector of the book. What are those called? Like the sleeves or whatever. They what is the name? With like paper bags and stuff, and then we could draw on them. I guess it's like the book covers. Did you guys have to do that? Yes, in paper bags. I used to hate having to put it on the book, but I liked it being on the book where I could draw and stuff. But I remember that would be a day in class with our paper bags and doing all that. What? You still cover all your books? Well, I'm sure they have fancier things to cover them with now, besides paper bags. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you still cover all your books. Oh my goodness. You cover them with, okay, brown paper. So it's not paper bags, or is it? So they all match on the bookshelf. Wow. Yes, you should. I would like to see that. Oh, that's another thing, Sweetums. Did you see the coin thing I posted? The coin bank I posted recently? That's what it was. Cherry, are you there? I don't even think I remember how to do it. Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't. Yeah, it's on Instagram. But I posted the more darker pic because my sister took pictures of it. And I posted the more darker pic. It looks so scary compared to what it looks like normally. I don't remember either, but I'm sure I could hack it. Edit enough times to figure it out. Oh, how to put the paper bag on. Oh, I'm planning on going on video within the next couple of days. I really need to get these snacks out my room to make room for my regular stuff in here. Dang, all my hair that I plucked on my face is almost all back now. Great. I have to use that device on my face. Think of it. We had to use brown multi-pocketed folders, so we used the colored electric tape to cut plastic folders so we could put pictures and stuff inside. We had to use the brown multi-pocketed folders. So we had the colored electric tape. Oh, okay, I see. Why did you have to have brown folders? Those are the ugliest ones. We didn't have to use like different, specific colored ones folders until we got in high school. Before that, we could have all the, different pictures or whatever they would be having on them. Those folders used to be so. I still use folders like that. With the, like kittens or stuff like that on them, butterflies and all that. I still get them from time to time. Trying to look up what this one I'm using now has, but it's too far away. Yeah, that's not right that you had to have brown ones. At least we had purple, red, blue, all those colors. Not Trapper Keepers. I mean, Trapper Keepers were cool too, but the folders that go in them, um, we could use for class and stuff. So they were separate from the Trapper Keeper. I went on a search for a Trapper Keeper for so long to find one in good condition. I couldn't find one at all. I gave up that search. I was like, damn, I need a Trapper Keeper as an adult. Phew, they need to come out with them again. I wonder how many people would care. Remember how the Velcro would come apart? Oh, I love that. Oh, the Trapper Keeper folders are the ones you used to cut up? Okay. Yeah, but I don't know how long I was looking for a dang Trapper Keeper. They were all like yucky inside because you know inside the Trapper Keeper is white. So there was none in good condition. So we just make it public so we could all see. Yeah. I hope it's easier to post than when I try to post pictures. Can't ever post anything on there. Oh, the folders that went. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, stationery is one of my things I love. All right, we're gonna go check it out. It's so crazy how they don't send me notifications unless I'm at mentioned in it. Oh my goodness. How many bookshelves do you have? I know I have when my well when before I took mine. I think I had like four of the longer ones. I'm trying to see what does can you? Oh, I probably can't zoom in on my computer. Is that just white writing with marker? Even the little wait, is that the little books are even? Oh my goodness. So it's not just hardcover ones. It's even paperback, huh? Yeah, I know. I don't know why they're making it so difficult. Did you have to resize Sweetums to put this in? And the bookshelf saying below. uh, I cover all. So yeah, so even the South. Okay, that's what I was trying to see if that was white label with the pen. That's oh, it's from the Minions. Every time I try to trim my pictures that I want to put up there, it still says um too big or whatever. So I don't know what I could do to try to post anything. I gotta see what Sherry did. I never asked her because when she posted her cat, that was I don't think she had to do anything. You cropped it. Yeah, I know. I do the same to mine, and I feel like I cropped mine down to a mini thing, and it still said, "Nope, it's too big." Yeah, that's a song that she was trying to get me with because she likes to get songs stuck in my head, and I won't let her do it on the phone when she's talking to me, so she tries to do it through here. I didn't even know that was a song. I thought she was making a suggestion about what we should talk about. So when she put it there, I was like, "Oh, that's a good topic." She thought I would know the song, so it would annoy me, but nope. I don't know if that's the title of the song. I don't remember. It's not anybody I listen to. I don't even think she likes that song. I didn't know that all the songs that get stuck in her head, some of them she doesn't like, but she wants to torture me with them. So I thought she liked all the ones. I just found out a few days ago that no, she doesn't like them all, but she likes to share if they're stuck in her head. No, thank you. Yeah, she's always like her and my daughter do that, so I get a double whammy of that crap. So anytime I hear a little bit, I'm like, nope, not listening. But get off the phone. Nope. I don't ever do that when I get songs stuck in my head because I don't want to get it stuck in somebody else's head and then hear it back. If it go, what if it goes away? And then because I got it stuck in somebody else's head, I'm gonna hear it again and then it gets stuck in my head again. No, thank you. It's a Kanye song. I think it's some band that I. Oh, maybe it is a Kanye song. I don't know. Hey, Diane. How are you? I don't remember. She told me I don't remember what it was. But yeah, they used to both. So I get two um annoying people in my life. How's your grandson? Is he healing up pretty good, Diane? Did anybody else get Cash App yet? Besides, we know Sweetums has it. Try to get like a few more people knowing they have it so I could do this giveaway. If you guys don't get it, then it's going to be some random person that just came through the channel and it's like, oh, a Cash App giveaway. I'll go for it. And if they get picked, it's like they might not listen to a minute of my stuff. Oh, okay. I hope he heals quickly. So we nobody watched anything else? Um, no recommendations of what to watch? Like I said, I sure enough don't. If I got a prepaid card and put like $10 and you can create a Steam account and we could play um what's it called? Cherry said the Steam is too what's it called? Is it too big of a um I can't form the words. Like how what it runs by, you know, it will like basically crash my computer. Like it's only made for like gaming computers. I'm doing okay, Diane. I've just been having a lot of like panic attacks and stuff. Well, she basically saying like what you download is will take up your whole computer system unless you get a game unless you have a gaming computer system. But I'm not sure. That's why I avoid putting games on my laptop in the first place. I know I just have a regular laptop and I can play and it's just fine. Thank you, Diane. I gotta look into it more. Cause I don't put anything gaming on my computer because of that. Because I used to blow computers out how much I used to play games, and they weren't even from no huge games or anything. So that's why I switched it to my tablet, and my tablet hardly has any memory on it. But I'll look into it again. Who did we miss tonight? Oh, I checked out the games on Netflix, and they all are in-app purchases. Wait, so you mean the games on Netflix you have to pay for money and not just be subscribed to Netflix? Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot with Jessie. I usually have to leave her something on Instagram saying I was live. She doesn't get my notifications. Whenever we talk about the games on Netflix, even if you download the game, there's more money that they want. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're asking for. They're crazy. They're asking for more money. Like, don't even put it on there if people gotta pay for that shit. That's why I was just thinking, same thing. Where did Larry go? I think he'll wake up and be like, let me just say hi and then bye. Well, he never says bye, but did you ever look up the Roanoke Sweetums in Virginia? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, the colony that disappeared. That's why I said the one that you talked about had to be the successful one because the first one was a fail. What do you think happened to them? I think they integrated with the Native Americans. Oh, you haven't seen an official doc? Why did I watch it? No, no, I've just seen it through a lot of things. But if they just died, there would be their bodies and stuff. You know, there wasn't even like bones found or anything in that area. Yeah, it's just interesting though. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They didn't just die off. But you guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here kind of early. I know it's not a long one, but I just don't want to stress my body out too much from what happened to me last night. Um, I watched this one documentary on pirates from National Geographic, and it was so good. I'm so scared of pirate stuff. I will not watch pirate. I will not watch pirate stuff, and I will not watch alien stuff. Those things are they're so scary that there's pirates out there, and that they do horrible things. I'm terrified of those. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending it tonight. I hope you guys are happy I hopped in instead of making it a fourth night not around. But hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more stable enough to come back every night and not have my mind so jumbled all over the place. I hope and pray you feel better. Hang in there. Thank you, sweetums. Thank you guys all for coming in and joining me. And like I said, I'll hopefully be back to normal soon. Even if I just do smaller, shorter lives. Um, all right, you guys, have a good night.